waveform. Because if that is Banjo's heart rate, my friend, you have been medically declared a drum and bass festival.
Oi, that's not mine. I only just did a physical. Everything was fine. My heart rhythm was normal-ish.
Normal-ish? This thing looks like someone tried to draw lightning using a seismograph.
This is not Banjo's last ECG, Quums. That is what an estrogen and cortisol chart for the last 6 months looks like for a perimenopausal woman.
Wait, why does the last 6 months of being in a constant state of scared shitless make so much sense now? Is that Aubrey's chart?
You poor dove. Imagine having to hide under tables for the next 10 years or even longer.
Oh my God, Grandmaster, did you bring us here to tell us we're going to die?
You'll be first to go. You can't not be annoying, Qualms.
Praise from Caesar himself.
Relax, you two drama queens. Nobody's dying. Yet. This is the chaotic samba of perimenopause.
What now? That name still sounds like a poorly named perfume if you ask me. Wait, what happened to menopause? Is there an advanced screening option now?
I thought it was called menopause. Why do they keep changing the name? Feels like they've rebranded it or something. Like when Twitter became X. Same chaos, different logo.
All right, hold up. Let's slow this down for a second. So you lads can keep up. Don't worry. This stuff is barely even taught in medical school. But more on that shit show later. Most people think menopause is the whole story. It isn't. What most women actually spend years dealing with is perimenopause. Perimenopause isn't a single moment, as if we would be so lucky. It's a biological transition phase. Think puberty on steroids. Except instead of acne and boy bands, you get insomnia, joint pain, a mortgage, teenagers. And the sudden urge to set fire to meetings that should have been emails. It can last 7 to 10 grueling years, sometimes longer. And during this whole period, estrogen and progesterone don't decline smoothly. They fluctuate wildly. Up, down, spike, crashing. And those constant and unpredictable hormonal shifts affect vital functioning of the brain, the nervous system, sleep regulation, temperature control, inflammation, metabolism, and even the heart.
What? That sounds like it needs to come with a user manual or at least a guidebook.
And not to be an annoying fuck nugget. The Kwame edition.
It should come with a medal, a parade, and a formal written apology from the entire medical establishment. But instead you get a pamphlet.
A pamphlet that says what exactly?
Try chamomile and stressing less.
Chamomile?
Yep, chamomile, Banjo. But no fucking coffee. For a full-scale hormone destabilisation event affecting every vital operating bodily system, have you tried chamomile?
Wait, let me get this straight. For everything you just listed imploding, brain, heart, sleep, metabolism, nervous system, all of it. And the medical response was, a beverage? But what? Why a hot tea? Is chamomile that powerful? Or is that some new kind of Gen Z reference for being clueless?
That is exactly the right question, Kwame. E.V.E. Initiate E.V.E. Directive Protocol.
Kosei Kaisha. Greetings, Grandmaster Georgie. Kojo Kaishu. Scanning Equilibrium Vault Archive and the VeilGuard secure data vaults. Please stand by. Cross-referencing documented physiological presentations of perimenopause across 2,400 years of established available medical literature. The number of documented symptoms currently logged in this archive is 51. The number of those 51 symptoms covered in a standard general practice medical training curriculum is approximately 5.
50, did you say 51?
51. And your average GP appointment is 15 minutes. If you're not rushed out the door beforehand, you could barely even read them out loud in 15 minutes. But the brochure fits it all there on one teeny page. What a joke. The ones everybody knows: hot flashes, irregular periods, mood changes. They made the brochure. They gold stars all round. The ones that get women sent home with a referral to a therapist and a suggestion to try yoga. These ones. Brain fog so severe, women are referred for dementia screening, joint pain that arrives overnight with no prior history. Then there's heart palpitation, tinnitus, electric shock sensations under the skin.
Electric what now?
Electric shock sensations, Banj. Like someone's implanted an invisible cattle prod under your skin and playing voodoo electroshock with you to the point of near madness. Documented, reported globally, and dismissed constantly. And then there's the smack you in the face neurodivergent intersection, where your ADHD medication stops working overnight. Not because you built tolerance, not because the diagnosis was wrong, because estrogen was modulating your dopamine and nobody told you that. And now you're sitting in a GP's office being accused of drug-seeking behaviour while your entire executive function dissolves in front of them. And for autistic women, perimenopause depletes the cognitive energy required to maintain the mask. The one they've been holding for 30 years, unknowingly. And the system looks at the collapse and calls it a personality disorder.
Wow, that sounds unfair.
Yeah, it's fucked is what it is. And if you two really want to get your faces dirty, read the full classified recon report. You've both got clearance. Or better yet, tune in to the next Blunt Birds report, where we peel back the deeper layers of all this that the jungle and its bullshit would have you not see, or otherwise not give a rat's clacker about.
Excuse me, Grandmaster. Georgie, it's been another unauthorized access breach at Meridian, Rage Romp Booth 7. You requested notification at Threshold 3.
Oh, fuck sticks. Is it her again?
Affirmative. Emotional signature consistent with previous incursions. She's named this one Steve. Cortisol spike confirmed. Holographic mallet deployed.
Right, well, sounds like you two just scored 2 first-row tickets to when perimenopause meets neurodivergent. All of the things we just met in theory. Now, here's your prac exam. Your new temporary assignment is to escort Ms. Serafina here to E.V.E. Gen Labs. They see the wonderful Dr. Radia, who specialises in all the things we just met in both theory and prac.
As much as I'd love to help there, GM Georgie, I've got a shade deployment for another manosphere breach. GM Badrick's expecting me after we're done here.
Yes, of course. The manosphere breach. We're due for a recon mission there, unfortunately. Might see you there. All right, Banj, you're off the hook. All right, battlefield promotion for this little side quest, Mish Qualms. You and the rookie are Seraphina's envoy. Take her straight to E.V.E. Gen Labs.
She looks scary. What if she doesn't want to come?
She's already late for the 3rd appointment she booked herself. She keeps being distracted by rage-inspired breaking and entering romps in restricted areas and liquor cabinets.
Oh, joy. But I want to go to the Manosphere Beach.
It's Manosphere Breach, Qualms. Not a field trip you can bring your dick togs to this time, mate.
Good luck. You won't need it. She'll probably nap most of the way there.
I wanted to go to the Manosphere Bridge, but I trained for the Manosphere Bridge.